everybody. Special thanks to our sponsor, Kinetic Impact Airsoft, and their upcoming event, Corporate Wars Blood Money 2. It's going to be at D14 Airsoft in Sanger, Texas, April 14th, 2024. If you use the link in the description below and code MUDDY down there, you will get $5 off your ticket. Every time you use the code and every time someone purchases a ticket, it does go to help the channel, which is going to be awesome, beneficial for me and Kinetic Impact. Also helps you to get a discount for the event. If you like the idea of a MilSim Light event, if you're new to the MilSim world and you're new to events and you don't want to do a 40-hour slogfest, it's just going to break you off, definitely give these guys a look. I think you're going to have a great time. Again, use code MUDDY at the link below, $5 off. Now onto the review. Hey everybody, welcome to the Muddy Reviews. Today we are actually reviewing an awesome piece of kit that I've wanted to review for a hot minute, and I've been talking about reviewing on the channel for about a year now, and it is the S&S Precision Max Mount. Been wanting to get one of these for a minute. I was waiting because the place I wanted to buy it from, they've been sold out forever. Friend of the channel actually got one, and he asked me if I wanted to review it, and I was like, yeah, dude, definitely, because I still haven't picked mine up yet, and I finally got my hands on one to review. Still waiting to get mine. I can't wait to finally get my real one because I have this one. This is a repro of the Max Mount, so the Chinese replica, and it's not bad. I like the functionality, and once I got my hands on this, I was like, I absolutely have to get a real one because I love this mount and I love the whole concept. It's really cool, and if the fake here is as interesting as the real one, I'm sold. Right out the gate, some things I noticed differently is this repro is set up for Surefires that have that swivel arm capability where it kind of rotates like this for like M-locks. This one doesn't. Now, I don't know. I have to do a little research. I'm not sure if an older Max Mount was set up like this or if the Chinese repro guys kind of took some liberties and just did their own thing. The trademarks are a little different. This one actually has the trademarks here, S&S Precision, MX0001, and patent pending here on the arm piece. And like I said, the arm piece is a little different. It actually has the body set up with that functionality. It also came set up, it looks like for left side use. To switch it, I don't think I can. Hold on. Yeah, no, I can't. So this thing is set up for the left side, not for right side. My Max Mount, even if I was to try to rotate it, I swap it around, I couldn't. So my Max Mount is set up for a right hand use, it's right side use. I thought that was kind of strange, to be 100% honest with you. It just seems like it would be counterintuitive and that you would want it set for left-hand side, honestly, especially if you're a right-hand shooter, or be able to switch it back and forth. It doesn't look like I can. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong on that. It looks like it is only able to be set for that right side use. I'd have to dig a little more, but from my cursory glancing and looking at the device, it just doesn't seem like I can switch it. Let me look at the nomenclature here. So this is the box it comes with. It tells you it comes assembled with all the screws tightened for general usage. Tight list of personal preference. Attach tail cap. Slide the Max Mount onto the rail and lock into place for tightening by tightening your screw B, which is right there, which is this screw here. And then it tells you if left side. Oh, okay. Here we go. If left side is preferred, rotate mount and insert in rail as instructed. Number 4, which they're okay. You got to go to snsprecision.com for end user instructions. Okay, so there is a way to swap this to the left side. I'll be frank with you guys. My ability to just look at something mechanical and be like, oh, that's how to do it is really low. I am not a mechanical guy. I'm more of a artsy fartsy fella. My wife, my editor, she could have looked at this in 2 minutes and been like, hey, dickhead, this is how you do it. Boom, done. And my son, same way. They are very mechanically minded. I am not. Still don't see it. But there's a way to do it. Okay, so that means there's a way to swap this to a right-hand view, but I'm not going to do it. Anyway, so for that, guys, go to this website right here, ssprecision.com/end-user instructions, and it will tell you how to swap this. We're not going to do that on the screen because I am not going to mess this up because it's not mine. But we're going to put it together and I'll show it to you. So you will recognize this from another video if you are a frequent watcher of the channel. This is the Surefire KM1 Echo light head. This is pretty cool. I like this. This goes white light to off to IR. Pretty rad. You'll see it in a second. Sadly, I wanted to show you this tail cap on. I'll put it on just so you can see the whole look and the 3 shades of FDE we got going on. But I got this secondhand. I've been holding on to it for this thing that I was going to get eventually, and it doesn't work. It's all fucked up. There might be someone better than me out there that can fix this, but I can't get it to function. So I got my repro tail cap off my other light here, and it does work. Already tested it. So we'll drop our battery into the body, the light body. Goes male side up, female side back. Just for so you can see it, I'm going to put this on here. I do like the fact that we've got some nice O-rings on the front and back to give you that good seal to protect it from moisture, so you can have this on your lid even in some rain. I'm sure enough liquid pouring on it will compromise it eventually, but just general moisture and rain, you're going to be fine. There you go. There's your the tail of the FDE woes. You got 3 different shades going on here. The KM1 Echo is a lighter shade. The Surefire, the S&S Precision is a darker shade, and then the tail cap from another Surefire model, Scout, I believe, is an even different shade. So you got 3 separate shades of FDE on here. Still looks kind of cool, but that is the way FDE goes. Let's put the fake tail cap on and let's take a look at the actual light itself all together and how it looks. Boom, there we go. We got some white light going. So this is it. And as you saw in the other video, it's IR, like I said. Let's turn it off. Pretty nice. Now I'm going to bring a helmet out. I'm going to mount it on. And then what I'm going to do is something I never did with this review, and I should have, is I'm going to put the damn thing on, and I'm going to show you kind of how it works and why this thing is pretty rad, because I was a little bit of a scrub back then and didn't really want to be on camera. Now I don't care. I've evolved. All right, so this is your little tightening screw, your detent screw. This is what they call this one, screw Bravo, screw B. This is how it stays on your helmet and keeps it locked into your arc rail. That's the screw right there. Once you get it on there, you can get some good movement and good travel of your light down, up, whatever, 360 degrees, honestly. Pretty damn nifty. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and leave this table. I'm going to put this lid on, and I'm going to show you why I like this helmet light and what I think is so cool about it. Hey, everybody. Okay, so this is why I like this helmet light. So this is my analog for the big spooky darkness. The bathroom. So this helmet light is pretty great. So I can do this and get what's called umbrella lighting. So now I can push it all the way up off the ceiling and I can illuminate the space I'm in. It's a small space and it lights up the entire room. It's basically like having a nice little ambiance, nice light. I can light this whole room up. I can do whatever I need to do in here. SSE, see what's going on, whatever I need to do, and I have the whole room lit up. It's pretty badass. But then if I need a pinpoint light to see something in particular that I need that's white lightable, I can do it right here, whatever I need. If I need to blind you, I can. Sorry for about that. I think you all hate me now. But the point is, I can do it. And that's why this light is so badass. If I want to put it a little behind me, I can. If I need to go all the way down, for whatever reason, why you would, I don't know, but you could. You can. It's pretty awesome. It's a very, very useful and very functional light. It's a very versatile helmet light. Probably one of the more versatile lights that I've seen. And when you combine it with the KM1 Echo light head, like they have on here, you have the ability to go white light or IR, and that's pretty badass. Let's get out of the bathroom because this is awkward. Let's go back to the table and finish up the review. All right, we are now out of the bathroom. That was a very intimate moment. We all enjoyed that. And now we're back on the table. So as you saw there, I got to show you a demonstration of umbrella lighting and just your different lighting options with this. Overall, I think the S&S Precision Max mount is a pretty badass mount. I really like it. Downfall, it does take up a decent amount of real estate on your rail. So if you're trying to run standard arc rail adapters, it's going to take up a little bit of space. With that being said, you still can run one of these with arcs, and I'm going to show you that real fast. So I'm going to grab my helmet with arcs, and then we will continue. So as you can see, with these ops core arms, the amps, you don't really have an issue. They're fantastic. Actually, I really like these amps. I'm kind of sold on the concept of running your ear pro a little further back. If you are still just really partial to the arc rail arms, the regular ones from Gentex, that's your jam. You don't want to switch, or you have no need to switch, or you're not allowed to switch. You could still run the Max on here, and it won't take up as much real estate. You're good to go. I think I'm a little off, sorry. You're good to go. You could even really, if you needed to, you can move your arc back just one notch. You could still get, theoretically, you should still be able to. Yeah, I could still get my umbrella lighting if I really needed to right there. It would be better if you move your comm back one. Should be able to get past it. No, I don't want to bust it. It's not mine. Like I said, so I'm not trying to screw with it too much. You can still run it. It's not as nice and it's not as clean. It doesn't play as well, but it can be done. I personally think this works just so a lot better with the amp arms because you have more real estate. You can still do it. You can't use the arm nearly as functional with these arc adapters than you can with these. That's just my opinion, but it can be done. I mean, it does real estate wise. If you're just running this for like a helmet light like this, kind of keeping a light forward, you're not really worried about the umbrella lighting, it works great. If you really want that ability to bring that light all the way up to get the max use out of this mount, you might want to consider a different type of headset setup. That's just my opinion. There you go. That is all I got, guys. I hope you got something out of this review. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, get out there, be a bunch of dorks, play Airsoft, LARP smarter, not harder. Don't be scared to try out different helmet lights, because sometimes you might find that one piece of gear or one piece of kit that is just fantastic. In my opinion, the Max mount is just a great piece of kit and is considerably better than the replica. The replicas are okay. If you have the money, just get the real one. It is such a better piece of gear. Take care. Hopefully I'll see you in the field. Peace.